So hello and welcome back. So in the previous video I was talking about some resources to learn electronics, and well, you know, I come from a background where I was a kid, probably 5-6 years old, and my dad was a telecommunication like a telecommunication engineer or something like that. He was like a technician, and but he was very good at what he used to do. So he taught me how to, work with screwdrivers and how to work with multimeters, how to build simple circuits and things like that. And then after a while, that became my job and my business for a while, until I was around 30 years old. And then I stopped, of course, because I had other things to do. But then now I'm getting back to electronics because I never actually learned the theory of electronics. And well, I wanted to learn, so I got back to electronics, and I started working on different things. Now, I have been trying to learn electronics, and you know, if I do something, I do it right and I do it well. If I don't do something, I just don't do it. But if I want to do something, I do it well. Now, I ordered many of these electronics books, like, for example, there are many books. Practical Electronics Handbook. I don't want to mention any names, but well, there are a few very famous books that I found on the internet on Amazon, and I ordered them. Well, you order the book, but the book, I went through many of those books, but there is no way to know why this person, with all due respect, you don't really understand why this person wrote this book in the first place, because this book is aimed towards no particular group of people. Meaning that, for example, you could be a beginner in electronics and you want to learn the basics and go higher and so on and so forth. Or you are a very advanced practitioner of electronics and you want to, do certain things in there, so you go get some book and you read that book. But there is no way that you can be a novice, a beginner in electronics, and also at a very advanced level. It's just simply logically not possible. So now, most of these people, they have written good books. The books are not bad, but like I said, it's just a mixture of different things, and well, you don't know what to do with it. You cannot use it. That's the problem. So now the only way that you can actually learn electronics, first of all, you need to know your mathematics. Mathematics is important, very important. You need to know your numbers, you need to know your algebra, you need to know, well, even calculus. And you need to know your physics, and you need to know your science, and you need to know your chemistry. Well, basic high school science and physics and chemistry and mathematics. Which of course, other than that, there is no other mathematics, or there is no other physics, or there is no other chemistry. Whatever we do in college or university is just another way of using the same things that we have learned in high school. So you need to know all of those things, which you can of course do. You can go out and read some books and start reading them. And then there is some books over here. There is some books over here. Let me see. There is some books over here. It's practical, not practical. It's electric circuits. So if you go to, or you could simply, for example, go to allaboutcircuits.com. You can simply go over here, and then there are some books over here. So if you go to education, you have alternating current. You have 5 books over here. Volume 1 is direct current, Volume 2 is alternating current, Volume 3 is semiconductors, Volume 4 is, for example, digital reference, and so on and so forth. But if you want to, and of course that you should, and of course I think that you should, the name of the books are, let me show you which is the name of these books. Put it desktop, and let me find this, and I'll be right back. I don't want to paste through. Okay, so basically the books that you have here, these books are called Lessons in Electric Circuits. You search for Lessons for Electric Circuits, and then you can go to this iBiblio.com.org, and you can see 6 books over here. These books you can simply get for free. These are very good books, and well, you can start reading them. Very easy to understand. You will have no problem with any of these books, and well, of course, whenever you have some problem, you can search it. You can search for your problem on Google and get some answer in some forum, or ask someone on YouTube, or watch some YouTube videos and things like that. And of course you do need to get yourself some basic tools. For example, something like, for example, you could, for example, get yourself a couple of, for example, well, cheap multimeters are also not bad, or a couple of multimeters, some tools, and start building a couple of things, start working with things, and that's basically it. But as far as these books are concerned, you can, I mean, the basic science books you get for free, for example, in school. As far as mathematics is concerned, you have to do it, of course, on your own. As far as physics is concerned, you have to do it on your own. And of course, all of the basic concepts of electricity, like the one that we did in the previous video here, for example, series circuits and parallel circuits, they're all done usually in a physics course in high school. And so that's it. And then you simply read these books, and then you are good to go. And you know, if you want to specialize in some field of electronics, for example, some people like semiconductors, some people like, for example, I don't know, chips, some people like, for example, multi-controllers, some people like basically these controllers, these chips that then you can program and do different things with. I've forgotten the name right now. So then, of course, you can go get yourself some specialized book in that area and read that book. Otherwise, for basic electronics, these tools are more than enough, and then that will keep you working for at least many years until you can even master these 6 books over here. So yeah, that's basically that. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I see forward to seeing you in the next videos. Thank you.